What's going on, Draft League fans? My name is Raptos, and this is Momentum Shifters, where we analyze how a game swung from being in one player's favor to being their demise. This week we have a fantastic battle to show what this series was made for, between the Tampa Bay Frogadiers and the Richmond Rayquazas. Things weren't looking good for the Frogadiers in the beginning, as the Rayquazas were able to get a Thunder Wave off on the Metagross, where it proceeded to be fully paralyzed for 4 out of 5 of its attacking turns, before sadly going down to Kyurem's Earth Power. To put the Frogadiers further on the back foot, the Rayquazas were able to set up Trick Room with their Reuniclus and put a huge dent in the Frogadiers' bulk, taking out the Blastoise in the process. Things were looking grim for the Frogadiers. Although they were able to net a KO on the Reuniclus, it had already done what it needed to and weakened up their bulk core. But then, while at the disadvantage, the Frogadiers made the play to win the game. They set up an Aurora Veil. While this did not help the low HP Ninetales survive for too much longer, it did allow for Scolipede to comfortably take a Stone Edge from Virizion, set up a Swords Dance, and have more than enough turns of Life Orb recoil to sweep through the rest of the Rayquaza team. So while the Rayquazas did have a fantastic amount of fortune in the beginning by not allowing that Metagross to attack, in fact the only attack that it got off was into Kyurem's Substitute, they just had nothing to deal with Speed Boost. Like, sure, they had the Trick Room from the Reuniclus, but that wasn't enough. That was just one thing to deal with 2 Speed Boosters in both Blaziken and the Scolipede. The Scolipede actually being able to one-hit KO the Reuniclus, so it's not a fantastic check. In the end, just by pure team composition of not having a lot of hard, immediate offense, that the Rayquazas were able to fall behind, and that made this shift in momentum inevitable. The Rayquazas could have still haxed out the Frogadiers for a little bit, get more T-Wave hacks, but at the end of the day, there's just too much speed on the Frogadier side on very offensive Pokemon. Scolipede hit like a truck that match, and Blaziken would do the exact same thing. So, in the end, while this comeback was really cool and looked very impressive, it was an inevitable comeback due to the team composition. So the momentum shifted that match, but it was bound to. It's not as impressive as it initially looks, but it's still pretty impressive and was worth talking about. Anyway, I'll catch you guys back next week. Sorry that this wasn't particularly long. There could be more complicated things that I could have talked about, but this one was just really, really cool, and I just had to bring it up again. I'm sure the top plays guys will be jumping all over this because it is fantastic. Anyway, congratulations to the Tampa Bay Frogadiers, and I'll see you guys next week for more Momentum Shifters.